Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I thought it was like an older song.
No, I just made it.
That's a good song.
Yeah, I just hootied it. Hootie and the Blowfish, yeah.
You know he sings country music now? Darius Rucker?
That's old as fuck, man.
It's so crazy.
Well, I mean, it is.
Then you think about the Old Town Road song, they're like the country music boards were like, no, it's not country. He's doing too well.
And they were like, man, we don't want this skinny homosexual kid.
Yeah,
they were like, we want this fat Hootie. That's what we want.
We're okay with Hootie. We're not okay with Trap Star.
We were like, hey, man, we're okay with Hootie because he's not playing with his booty. You know what I mean? They were like, that's fine with us. He can drive a tractor. This little skinny kid, I don't think so.
I don't know. He can take a horse in the back, though.
What's up, everybody? This is Deezdix. I'm Nick Deez.
I'm Ryan Dix, I think.
Yeah.
Is what it's called?
Yep.
Deezdix.
Fuck yeah.
I think we can stop doing that by this point. I think everybody knows what the fuck this podcast is called.
Alright, man. Well, what's up, everybody? How have you been since Monday? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, man? How are you? How have you been?
I'm alright. How was your weekend?
It was good, man. I enjoyed it. Had a good time. Just got back from Charlotte yesterday.
Charlotte,
North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, I went to Charlotte.
And what was that, Mike or?
Yeah. So I did the mic at the Comedy Zone in Charlotte last night. It was dope.
So there's definitely bookers and agents there, and you got booked. Okay, cool.
Boogers and Asians?
Bookers.
I was like, whoa, dude, that's weird.
Well, there's boogers on underneath the seats.
No, there was. I don't really think there was anybody there. There was one weird dude. There was one dude that was sitting by himself that I was wondering if he was like a booker or something. He was just sitting.
He stayed for the spank tank.
It was just Louis C.K. in the corner just fucking beating it. He didn't ask anyone for fucking say so, go aheads, or permission.
Whatever. He's an artist. Well, that was yesterday though, right?
Yeah, so yeah, that was dope. Crowd was cool. There was like 60, 70 people there for an open mic on a Tuesday night. That's not bad, man.
How many people went on?
18 comics total. I got to go 11th. So I got to go before the crowd started leaving, which was dope. So like I still had a crowd when I went up. They weren't as receptive to some of the shit that I thought they would have been, but like
I went to
overall,
Ugly Fish on, I believe it was Friday. Yeah, Friday.
Ugly Fish at Coelacanth Brewery in Norfolk.
And then
that show's run by Ian Knight or Nightingale. They posted about it on Facebook, and it was like in the paper or whatever.
Yeah.
And they had all the comics' names, but they did not have Ian's name anywhere in the article.
Oh,
so shout out to Ian. He writes
that article. I was like, somebody's like, your name's in this article. I was like, that's what did they say? They're like, just your name.
You're just doing comedy. And hosted by The Bar.
No, man. It was really dope. Joel, I want to say, had the best set because he referenced something behind him, and there's nobody behind him. But then everybody looks behind him. There is a rat.
Oh my god.
Not a mouse, a fucking rat. Like, he's scurrying across, and he's like, people start giggling and screaming. He's like, oh, what's going on? Oh!
Ian told me about that, and as soon as he told me that there was a giant like rat on the wall, I was like, was it from the building? He's like, dude, I don't know. I think it just came out of Norfolk, and it just decided to want to.
They have garage doors for doors.
Yeah, no.
What do you think's going on?
It came from outside. But that was from what Ian told me. It was a hefty beast.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was Master Splinter sized rat just fucking walked.
He's a
across
big boy. A big boy.
And Joel just kept doing his set. That's like.
Yeah, Joel powered through.
That's funny.
And then he threw a show on Saturday in Williamsburg, which was a fucking dope show.
Yeah, I saw pictures.
It was really
looked like there was a lot of people. It was well lit. It looked cool.
Really well done. Really well turned. Like everything was good, man.
That's sick. What'd you do over the weekend?
Shows. That was about it.
What did I do?
Sunday. Oof, Sunday was iffy for me. I don't want to talk about it. And then.
Oh no, that's why. Do you have your prostate exams? Forcibly, dude.
Well, I mean, it was.
Did you get arrested? Did you go? Did you got in a fight?
No, I didn't get into a fight.
What happened, dude?
Just some personal stuff. I really wouldn't want. I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to document it on the internet. Yeah, I'll talk to you later about it.
All right, we'll talk about it off there, but just assume that it's like super dope. Like Ryan's being extorted. I imagine there's pictures of your butthole just fucking floating.
You think I give a fuck? I'll put those out there publicly. I don't give a shit.
Public. Can't make it up. Just put it out there. I'll do it my damn self. I want a scandal. Local. I had to think where we are. Hampton Roads comic. Local Hampton Roads comic spreads butthole on internet for clout.
So Monday was uneventful, pretty depressing, and then Tuesday we did. I did Pen Boys because it got postponed today.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I got out of there right after my set. I didn't want to even see if I won. Like, I did well though. I know I did okay. And then today, which is Wednesday.
Yeah.
I around I want to say 11 o'clock. I had the worst panic attack of my life.
Oh, you want to talk about this? You said you were in the
Sure.
You said you were in the ER earlier.
I went to the hospital.
I told Michelle, and she goes, "Oh my God, is he okay?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
Just my brain. It's just my brain. My brain can shut down my body, apparently.
I was like, this dude's janky. He might not I was like, let me check. I don't want to lose. I was like, I don't want to lose my co-host.
I started a podcast with. No,
I'll just sit here by myself. So what do you think? And I'll just Photoshop myself in on the other side of the table. I think this was funnier when Ryan was here. Like, fuck you. You're off. I need a new co-host. That's how that would go. Like, fuck you, fat ginger bitch. And I'd flip my own table, call me a cuckold, and then fucking storm out. And then the other me would just be sitting here like, that did not go well.
But at least I got all these pops now. But
I'm glad my table didn't fuck up my pops.
No, so I was in my rig, my 18-wheeler, and it started. I have them every once in a while, these panic attacks, but it's just never been this bad to the point where like I felt like I couldn't breathe. So then I start going lightheaded, and my fucking limbs started getting numb, and I was like, shit. I pull over, and I'm like, okay, I'm about to pass out. And obviously, I know it's all in my head. This is not my first fucking panic attack. I know it's all in my head. But this shit I cannot get rid of. Like, it is this bad. It is this bad. So I call my boss. I'm like, you're going to have to pick somebody up, like grab somebody to drive my truck back to the shop. I'm not driving. I can't drive at this point. And he's like, all right, just fine. Stay still. So I calm down, call my wife. She's like, just relax, yada, yada, which doesn't help. Don't tell somebody to relax when they're fucking having a panic attack. Just relax. It never fucking works.
I like to say chill out a lot.
Chill out. That's what the paramedic, just chill out. How about you fucking tell me something different, like, take your balls out. I gotta.
What if he was like, dude, I'm gay?
Like, that would take my mind off it for a second.
What if he was like,
that'd probably help.
What if he was trying to talk you off the ledge and he just goes, I like your wonky eye?
I'm jumping.
That's a real nifty eye you got there, pal. You'd be like, all right, now my panic has turned to rage. All right, call the police.
It's not glass, and I just jump.
I got it from Sammy Davis Jr. Fuck you. He had a glass eye.
I don't. Oh, Sammy Davis did?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyways, I start driving again because I feel like I'm calm enough, and immediately it cranks up to 100. And I'm like, I'm going to fucking pass the fuck out. I'm going to take out people. I'm driving an 18-wheeler. I'm driving a fucking rig. So I find the next area to fucking pull over. I fucking pop my brake, and I'm fucking, at this point, I'm like 911 now. So I don't know at this point if it's a panic attack or if I'm fucking having a heart attack because my heart is going crazy. When the paramedics got there, they did blood pressure on me, 198/90.
That doesn't sound good. I don't know what a good blood pressure is.
I think a stroke is like 180/fucking like 80. So I was up there.
You're peaking, dude.
I was peaking, bro. No, but I was about to pass out. I was shaking. I couldn't walk. And the only thing that pissed me off more was being in the paramedics, getting taken to the hospital for a panic attack. Because that's like, you find out, it's like, oh, it's just a panic attack. I'm like, I went through this whole ordeal. I didn't get shot. I didn't get stabbed. I didn't get like fucked up at work. My brain was just like, shut it down. That's it. Shut it down.
That's crazy. So that happened to me.
Then they put me on drugs and I'm okay now.
That's wild. My dog is barking because it's storming outside. He heard some thunder and I feel.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, I heard a goo, and then he barked immediately after. So it's not. I'm not a bad dog owner.
Yes, he lost him up there.
But no, Michelle and I. We had this like super just killer day at my parents' house. We hung out, took Frankie, and like We went out paddle boating. Like, my parents have a paddle boat and shit. Like, me and him, like, I was teaching him how to fish. Like, I was doing, like, hella dad stuff. Like, chilling. We were doing all kinds of shit all day. We were, like, we grilled. We, like, roasted marshmallows and shit. We did all this stuff. And, dude, I don't know what happened, but on the way home, I just started thinking about my dad and shit. And it, like, dude, it fucked me up, man. It fucked me up.
Was it a panic attack, or did you start kind of, like, tearing up?
No, it was, like, full on, like, full fucking panic attack to the point where, like, I couldn't breathe. And I'm going, like, 70.
Pull over, man.
I couldn't do it. Michelle was like, pull over. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I just couldn't pull over. Dude, it was fucking wild. I was, like, freaking out.
And, I have panic attacks all the time, and I push through them all the time. I'm like, just fucking push through. You're fine. Just breathe.
I started thinking about the fact that, like, I'm doing all this shit with Frankie. Like, you know, I'm, like, basically a dad to him and all this shit. And, you know, then I started thinking about my dad and, like, all the shit that I, like, wish that we would have done when I was a kid, like, Frankie's age. Yeah. And, it all just hit me, like, super hard, and I just got real fucked up about it. And, like, I just started, like, talking to Michelle, and we're, like, listening to some song, and I just, like, broke down. It was fucking rough.
But here's the thing that like, was it a song that actually got you to that point?
Yeah, like, oh, it was definitely the song, because, like, the song, it's, like, a song that I listened to after my dad died, and it was this band called Moose Blood. It's a dope-ass, they have this record called Pastel, and there's a song on there, and, like, every time I hear that song, I think of my dad. And, like, yeah, I was just driving, and I started thinking about how dope the day was. And, like, the fact that no matter how good of a day I have with this kid, at the end of the day, I won't ever be able to show that to my dad. And my dad won't be able to witness, like, me being a father. You know what I mean?
Sucks.
Like,
yeah, it sucks.
And the weight of that it really just kind of fucking hit me. And I didn't think about it. Because it's like, yeah, dude, like, I've wanted to be... like, as corny as it sounds, like, I've wanted to be a dad my whole life. Because, like, my parents split up when I was a kid. My parents split up early. And, like, my dad wasn't around, so it was one of those things that, like, I wanted to be... At a certain point in my life, I just wanted to be a dad, and I wanted to kill it. Like, I wanted to be a dope-ass dad.
Right.
In spite of my dad, to kind of, like, prove a point. And then it was just like, dude, no, like, I'm trying to be a dope dad in general, just because, like...
It's enjoyable.
It would fucking, like, it would make me feel good about where I was in life. Like, that's how I started to view it.
It doesn't make me feel good in life. Like, I'm not saying I'm a great dad or anything like that, but I'm like, when I'm hanging out with my kids, and I'm fucking, like, especially with my 2-year-old.
You have purpose.
When I'm tickling them, I don't feel like, I'm not looking back at myself doing that. I'm listening to his laughter and his joy, and it makes me fucking ecstatic.
Fuck yeah, man. Like, that's...
And... God, this is the most depressing episode we've ever come up with. The deepest one.
Dude, no. I didn't mean to take it there, but...
No, I took it there with a fucking panic attack and
no, man, it's like... Fine. That's real shit, man. Like, you know...
Mental health, man. Mental health.
Yeah, man. Whatever. This is supposed to be therapeutic. There's fucking maybe 100 people listen to it. Whatever, man. But, like, fucking... I
don't think so. I think we're losing a lot of you right now. Everybody's like, click. I'm getting depressed.
Fuck this, dude. Let's go watch Rogan.
That was crazy because I was listening to Rogan, going through my panic attack, and then I go, I need to focus on, like, my breathing, I think. So I turn it off. I turn all the music off, and that's when it fucking kicked in. Hardcore.
Dude. Whew. So I've only had, like, 3 major panic attacks, right? That was one of them. And that was, like, related to my dad.
Yeah.
After my dad died, it was, like, a few months after he died, I was at work, and I had a panic attack at work. And it was to the point where, like, I couldn't breathe, and I had to, like, go outside. I told my boss, I'm like, yo, I need to, like, go outside for a minute, catch my breath. The only other time that I know for a fact that I've had a full-blown, to that level panic attack... Panny yak, don't yak. Fucking,
Yakety yak, don't talk back, Jack.
Yakety yak, don't talk back. Yeah, fuck yeah, Twins. Great movie. That movie rules.
Go ahead.
The movie's so good.
Your third one.
The third one. I used to work at P.F. Chang's in Richmond. And so, like, on the back, I started off as, like, a back waiter, which is, like, a food runner.
Yeah.
And in the back... So where we pick the food up is, like, directly, it's like I'm as far away from the cooks as I am from you. And they're cooking over here with these big open flames and these woks and shit. And like they'll do shit where you get this like big ball of flame and they'll like basically like roll it out. Yeah, because some of the cooks just think it's funny, so they're like, and like I was walking down the line one day and I had a panic attack because I was walking and that like happened and one of the chefs did it, and it immediately made me think of. So this is a story that I don't know.
Ricky Bobby, like, I'm on fire!
Yes, okay.
No, Tom Cruise!
This is exactly where I'm going with this. Not a lot of people know this, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make this work on stage. This is a real story. It made me think of the time that I almost died in a house fire.
I've always wanted, like, all right, you told me this story one time, and I was like, you have to turn this into a joke.
Have to figure it out. I have to figure out.
Tell the story, because I was fucking tagging the shit out of it, but we were drunk.
Dude,
that was a Comfy Belly, I remember that.
Yeah. So, alright, so for everybody watching, so I dated this girl through high school into like early 20s.
Fucking slut. Go
She
ahead.
was salute, dude. She was a salute. I'm not slut shaming, but whatever, fuck her. She flew to Arizona. Dude, she fucking flew to Arizona to fuck a 30-something-year-old dude whose nickname was Jew. He was a big fat bald guy. She flew out to Arizona to do that.
Okay.
Behind my back while we were working on shit. But in her defense, I broke up with her right after her mom had a stroke. Because I was like, dude, this is a lot to take in right now.
If you're not going to stroke me, then I can't deal with you.
Yeah, and I was like, get out of here. You only like missionary. Fucking weirdo. No, so we were like off and on, like working on shit. She went out of the country with her friends on some trip. She brought, I don't know, she brought me back a coconut candle. And by that, I mean it was a candle inside of a hollowed out coconut shell.
Alright.
So it was a novelty candle.
Okay.
We were off at this point, so I was hanging out with some girl. And
just some girl.
Some girl. I was hanging out with some girl, and I was trying to get it in, and she goes, no, we can't do this. And I was like, well, we totally can. We're adults. Like, we can do this. If I consent and you consent, I'm like, yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah.
She's like, no, we can't. So, no, we can't. And she's got no fucking, tits are out, whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? And mind you, at this point, it's like 3 a.m. And I'm like,
so why can't you can't?
I don't fucking know. It was a detail. I didn't feel like asking.
Period.
I had blue balls. Possibly. I'm sure that's probably what it was.
If anybody's listening, period is not going to stop us.
Period.
Fucking period. You go in the shower, you fuck in the shower, okay?
Yeah,
continues.
Man. If it tastes like copper, I'll last for an hour.
No, what? Okay.
That's weird. No, that's
we're gonna lose power.
Good thing we're mobile. We'll do the podcast in the dark. It'll be like scary stories. I'll turn the light.
Light a candle.
Are you afraid of the dark, dude? That's a great show. No, so I was trying to hook up with this girl, and she basically was like, "No, we can't." So I was like, "All right, whatever." So I went home, and the house that I lived in at the time, mind you, this is like the summer almost. It's like late summer, early fall. I think it was right after my birthday. So it was like late September, early October, whatever, somewhere in that ballpark. And like the house did not have central air at all. So it just felt stiff in my room, and it was stuffy. And I don't know why, but I thought it would be a good idea to make the room smell better. So I lit the candle.
Well, if you light a candle, it takes out all the fucking nasty oxygen.
That's what I thought. I thought that it would do that. So I light this candle, this fucking coconut candle. I light the candle, and I start watching a movie on my DVD fucking VCR combo TV.
Oh, you got that fucking DVD VCR hitter. All right, boy.
Blang,
Blang,
blang.
blang.
Double
blang,
header.
blang.
The double header splitter, boom, boom.
Give me a DVD, I'll put it on VHS, bitch.
Boom, 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 boom.
On your 33
so
inch.
It was a flat screen. It was flat on the front, but it was still tube jank, right?
Yeah, 33,
still tube
30,
TV.
32, 33.
And so I started watching a movie on there or whatever.
Those things are hot as fuck. Too.
And dude, so I fell asleep. I toss around a lot in my sleep. I don't sleep in the same spot. I move a lot.
Yeah, the average human, I think, like tosses and turns over 30 times.
Well, I probably do it like way more than that.
Do you do it like sporadically, like?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Like you using your sheet as a cape, like I'm Batman.
I don't really know, but I fell asleep.
I feel like you did.
And at some point in the middle of the night, I moved my pillow onto the candle.
Oh, sorry.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you done? No, but like.
I sneezed in threes. I'm
Are
sorry.
you good?
Yeah.
It's not like I was in the middle of a storm.
Dude, I can't help when they come.
Bless you.
Thank you.
No.
You're trash.
Don't throw a drink on me, buddy.
I know you got sticky Coke. You already made me sticky once today. Go ahead.
All right. So, I'm moving around in my sleep. I knocked my pillow that I'm laying on top of the candle. Now, the pillow catches fire.
Yeah, feathers are flammable.
It was one of those, like, fucking, like, it was like a...
Microphone?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was like one of
I
those.
feel like those are more flammable.
Bro, so my pillow's catching on fire. Now, I guess at some point the candle spilled or something because the bedside table catches fire. That catches fire and the flame starts rising. And at this point, the flame is running up the wall.
And you're still sleeping?
And I'm still sleeping. The flame has now moved from the pillow to the side of the bed. And it's going down the side of the bed that I'm laying on. The flame is now going through the blanket that I'm laying under. And I'm laying this way, facing the table.
Can I pause you? This is only funny because you're alive, but go. If this is a story about anything else, I'm like, this is tragic. But you're alive, so that's fine.
So this is, I swear to God, on my dad, I'm not making this up, Ryan. This is my real reaction. This is literally what went through my head, and I remember this vividly. I'm laying in this direction, facing my bedside table, which has about a 4-foot tall flame on it, that is now running up the back of my wall. I remember opening my eyes and being like, I remember kind of coming out of being asleep, and my first thought was, damn, it's hot in here. And I half cracked my eyes open, you know, like when you're like super sleepy and you can't like open them all the way, as in to be like, I'm only gonna open them this far and then shut them and go right back to sleep.
Yeah, let me see you.
So I was like, yo, it's fucking hot in here. And I opened my eyes and I was like, oh shit, fire. And then I just closed them. That's how that went down, Ryan.
Can I stop you?
Oh shit. Fire. And then just closed them and went like this on the burning pillow. Just nestled in.
Can I stop you for a second? I'm such a dead sleeper that I would have done that and gone back to sleep and not woken up. Fire's the demise of me.
Bro. Whew.
So what happened?
Alright, so I close my eyes. After that, I close my eyes. And then it hits me and I'm like, oh shit. Fire.
Fuego.
So I look and I see my pillow right here is on fire. The wall right here is on fire. The bedside table up to here is on fire. The blanket coming up across over the top of my shoulder is on fire.
What noise did you make immediately?
I don't think I made a noise. I just jumped out. In one solid motion, I was out from under the blanket.
I feel like I was there and I see you seeing everything and reacting going, ah! And just fucking freaking
I don't know if
out.
I sounded like Marv from Home Alone, like when he gets electrocuted. Like in my head, like that's kind of probably how it sounded.
It's probably blacked out. You're like,
Bro, I
emergency
don't
room.
think I was paralyzed to the point where I don't think I was making sound yet at that point. I hop out of the bed and I run to the back of my door. I have a towel hanging on it. And I take the towel and I was like, fuck yeah, I got this. And I throw the towel on my bedside table.
Like,
yeah! And then the towel just catches on fire. And I'm like, whoa, fuck. So then I take my bare hands and I start trying to pat the fire out on my pillow. And this waxy, melted pillow flings up on my arm, and I tattooed over it now, but I got 2 fucking burn marks on my arm from this molten plastic fucking pillow mess. And then, in the middle of trying to pat the fire out, I was like, oh shit, that's hot, that's fire.
oh yeah, fire is hot.
And I was like, ow, fuck. And then I went to do it again, I was like, you just know, that's hot. So then I'm like, okay, Now what? And I
Water.
I run across the hallway to the bathroom. We have one of those fucking shower heads that's on the hose. So I cut the water on all the way, and I didn't even think of which direction I cut it on. I cut on hot water.
It doesn't matter, I think, at that point.
Yes, it does. I'll get there. We'll get, dude, linear. All right, we'll get there. Check this out. I cut the water on, full blast. I grab the hose, ready to go.
You snatched out
and I go like this.
You snatched out the wall.
It wouldn't go any further. So then I lean back. I lean back with the hose as taut as possible. I lean back and I start aiming across the hallway to try and shoot it into my bedroom like it's a fucking amusement park game. And I'm straight up.
Have you wakened anybody up yet in your house? Because you got roommates, right?
I'm up here like this, dude. Like, I felt like a fucking Jim Carrey movie. Like, I'm just spraying like this, dude. I'm just going like this, just spraying, hoping that it's gonna hit shit. And I can hear it here and there going... And I was like, all right, I got it. Like, I'm putting it out.
I'm getting it.
And then I'm like, this is not working. I think that's just the sound of the water hitting the ground because it's so hot. And I was like, fuck, now what the fuck do I do? So I let the hose go.
Okay.
And it's just swinging on the wall, just fucking spraying water everywhere. Like one of those fucking...
Whatever, you're nice and wet.
Arm noodle guys. And the whole time, mind you, I'm just in a pair of boxer briefs.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you're ready to fuck.
So, alright, so at this point, I'm standing at the top of the stairs. And it has not occurred to me to say the word fire.
You're like, hot!
My roommate... downstairs is in this like room that was an addition to the house, so it's like 90% soundproof. Like you can't hear shit.
All right.
So I'm standing at the top of the stairs, in between my bedroom and the bathroom, standing at the top of the stairs, and all I could think of to yell was, "Oh shit! What the fuck? What do I do? Oh shit! What the fuck? What do I do? Holy shit!"
It's crazy because you think you know what to do in situations, and then you happen to have in that situation.
It was like it was like a Monty Python, like Benny Hill skit, like, and I just turned into all three of the Three Stooges. Like, I'm like trying to fight this fire, and all I can hear is, and I'm, that's the way your house burned down. Yeah, but I'm up there, and I'm like, what the fuck, like. I'm like, oh shit, what do I do?
So your roommates are waking up like, he is about to come. Like,
my
roommate,
oh
shit, what the fuck?
I see my roommate.
This is hot.
I see my roommate coming from his room, and I could see him walk to the bottom of the stairs, and he goes, what the fuck is all that noise? And he looks up and just sees smoke billowing out of my bedroom.
You're like, Snoop Dogg's over, come on, bro.
And steam pouring out of the bathroom. So there's a gray cloud and a black cloud. It looked like a black and white gang fight. Like it just looked like a race war was happening upstairs. Like Battle of the Smokes.
Moisture and smoke, yeah.
And they just converged against each other with me in the middle going like this.
I want to draw a picture like that.
He goes, the fucking house is on fire. I went, yeah.
I didn't want to tell you guys, I felt bad.
He was like, come on, man, we gotta fight it. And I was like, okay. He's like, come on. So then I run down the stairs in my fucking boxer briefs. I don't have my glasses. I don't have my phone. They were presumably dead in the fire.
They're melted.
Yeah, gone, 100%.
Who cares? Let's salvage the house.
Vamuski.
Let's try to salvage the house
right?
at this point.
No.
Yeah.
This is my friend's house. I was renting this house from my friend.
Yep, let's save it.
And I fucked up. My friend John's at the bottom of the stairs. He calls me downstairs. We go to the kitchen, mind you, and we start filling up buckets of water in the kitchen and running up the stairs and throwing them at the fire. Again, like a Three Stooges film. We're throwing them at the fire, running downstairs.
And no one has called 911 yet.
Neither of us thought to just use the fucking hose from the bathroom to fill the buckets as opposed to running up and down the stairs the whole time.
Yeah.
At a certain point...
I don't know how much quicker it would be, but yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have my eyes on.
Whatever.
At
Isn't it crazy how you think differently without your glasses on? now. When I was younger, it was just like, do it and fucking do it. And now that I have glasses and my glasses are off, I'm like, do what again?
My God, I can't see.
Go blurry with the blurs.
It's raining real hard outside.
Is it?
Can't even see outside.
It is.
Is it? But no, so at a certain point, I'm running up the stairs, and I catch my heel on the step, and with a full, like, you know the big bucket of water that you use to, like, fucking
For like ice and shit?
No, like the pasta bucket, like the big one that you know, the big tall deep one.
Pot.
Yeah, the big pot that you use for fucking boiling pasta in an Italian house. And I had one of those full of water, and I just fall back and lock up and just like a little
flavor telling now. Let me
like
refill.
A little baby. I ended up falling on my ass and dumping on myself like a fresh bowl of food. Like I just dumped food on me, and I'm like, and I'm just laying.
You ran back downstairs like you went up there quick. You're like, yeah, real sweaty, fill it up.
I'm on the ground, and I get up, and the only thing I could think of to say was, "Oh, fucking seriously? Right now?" And I threw.
How old are you?
Dude, I was in my
22?
early 20s. I was maybe like 23.
Yep, that's 23.
I was like 22.
You fucking serious right now?
And I was like 20.
Blaming something else for me?
I was like, oh, you fucking kidding me right now?
Totally me? But something else though?
And I threw the pot at the staircase.
Because you gotta show that staircase.
And then it just rolled back to me, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll pick you up. And I pick it up, and I start filling it up again. And I keep, dude, I had to have gone upstairs at least a dozen times. And it got to the point where it was so black and there was so much coming out so fast that I was running upstairs and I would get into the smoke. Like I was just jumping in, like diving in real quick. And I'd hold my breath and I was just chucking the water and I could hear it going. Tss, and I was like, I'm about to win. I got this. And I'm like, like, dude, my face was all blacked out. Like my eyes are burning and shit. And I kept trying to do it, and it was at least like a dozen times I'm up there trying to fight it. And it got to the point where my roommate was like, dude, we gotta get the fuck out of here. We go outside, he calls the fire department, he calls 911, they show up, and like before they show up, I'm standing on the front yard.
Like, I tried.
At like 7:30 in the morning, like late September, in nothing but soaking wet boxer briefs. And that's it. And I'm like, dude, it's fucking chilly out, man. And he's like, oh yeah, we should probably put some clothes on you before they show up. And I looked down and I was like, fuck, I'm literally standing on my front yard at 7 in the morning wearing a pair of soaking wet black fucking Fruit of the Loom boxer briefs.
You're down to fuck right now, bro.
Dude,
I'm sure the neighbor girls are like, look at that piece of fucking meatball right there.
There was two lesbians that lived in our cul-de-sac, all right?
They would have turned for that meatball, boy.
Like, hey, look at
redhead meatball.
They were like, look at that redhead Rosie O'Donnell over there. Let's turn him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
saying your beard threads from the fire?
Yeah, dude. I'm kissed by fire, dude. You ever seen Game of Thrones?
I'm kissed by fire.
Oh, you're kissed by fire. But yeah, so I'm standing on the front yard. My roommate grabs me a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie. So I'm standing there like in clothes that don't fit me, that aren't mine. And I go in the house and I steal our other roommate's slippers. And I put his slippers on. And I'm standing on the front yard. And at a certain point, I looked at my roommate and I went, oh man. And he goes, what? And I was like, my condoms. I just bought those.
You are going to use them.
And he goes, dude, you're
fucking, not gonna use
he was
them.
like, dude, you're kidding me right now. And I was like, they were like $12. And that was the first thing I said. And he goes, dude, I can't fucking believe you
Somebody
right now.
set my car on fire, and the first thing I said,
yeah,
I forgot the paper towels. I just got back from the grocery store, and the car set on fire that night, but I forgot my paper towels. It was a 12-pack of paper towels. That's a lot of paper towels.
So the first thought, like, this is how much of a piece of shit I am. The first thought was, what about the sanctity of my dick? I bought condoms, bro. I'm trying to be a better man. And the next thought that came into my head about 5 minutes later after just staring at my burning home was, Oh man, and my Airheads, I just bought those too.
You candy fuck.
Fucking fat piece of shit, dude. Fucking tubby fuck.
Two things you worried about. The first thing, I want to fuck some strangers.
Dude.
Second off,
I got a sweet.
I want to get some sours in me.
I was like, I got a sweet tooth and I'm ready for some pussy. That's literally what happened, dude. That's what happened. The fire department showed up. And they just, dude, you could tell it was like a slow season for them because they just smashed out all the windows upstairs. They just took all the fucking windows out. They were just, psh. The first window I heard get fucking shattered out, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to throw up. I was like, I'm going to puke. I was like, this is my friend's house. I fucking burned his house down. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, we all have health strength. Relax, man.
I'm freaking out. The fire department, they put the fire out. They fucking used the hose in my bedroom. So all my shit is either melted or soaked.
Well, it's all got smoke ventilation too.
So
even if it's salvageable, you're like, well, this fucking smells like smoke forever.
Dude, I don't care. I kept whatever I could. I kept as much of it as possible.
Those condoms stank so bad when you used them.
They were melted.
They were melted and they smell like fucking smoke.
Hot rubber, baby.
My butthole smells like smoke right now, folks. No.
That's what I'm talking about. Hot rubbers, baby. Hot rubbers.
Hot rubbers. We burning rubbers up in there.
Man, NASCAR, we serving up hot rubbers, baby. Hot rubbers.
That's what we call our sex, NASCAR.
Hot rubbers. Woo! 24. Jeff Gordon. Hot rubbers. Woo! 24. 24.
Is Jeff Gordon 24? Is he gay?
Dude, I don't fucking know. He's serving up hot rubber.
He's definitely gay then if he's serving up a hot rubber in a goddamn rainbow car.
Well, I don't fucking know, man. But
do you have friends that are in NASCAR?
I don't fucking associate with those people.
I live in Long Island, and I thought I didn't associate with those people, but all of them... Here's the thing. You live in Long Island, New York, and they go, you're from Virginia? You're a fucking redneck. Come over to the house this week, and we're watching NASCAR. They love NASCAR.
Dude, oh, man. None of my family from the city, none of them fucking like NASCAR, to my knowledge. But, yo, so check this. So the end of that story... After the cops are knocking out all the fucking windows and shit, they boot my fucking window unit AC out and it lands on the fucking grill. Fucked up my grill.
That was your grill?
No, it was my friend Davey's grill. So they fucked up my friend Davey's grill.
What's your grill? Relax.
It was my house that was burned down. Okay, buddy? It was my fucking grill.
It was your buddy's house, but
yeah, it was my friend's house. So, fucking kicked the fucking AC unit out the window and I just hear, thump, as it just landed in the fucking top of the grill. Like it mushed. Dude, it mushed the lid. It mushed the lid of the grill.
Well, you had a cheap grill too. So.
No, it was a nice fucking grill and it just caved the top in. That window unit AC had to be at least 60 to 80 pounds, however the fuck much they weigh. They get hefty like me, but they fucking
they get hefty like me.
They fucking toppled that bitch right out the boom. Sparta kicked it out the window. And then fucking they start poking holes in the ceiling on my roommate's room, and his bedroom door was shut the whole time. So they're just poking holes in the ceiling. And we just gotta make sure the fire didn't travel over here. Yeah. They're just poking holes and shit. Well, I mean, knocking windows out.
They gotta do it, but I hate fire department for real.
Dude, afterwards we're all hanging out in the living room, and the fucking sheetrock ceiling came down on everybody in the living room.
Wait, so house was on fire. They put it out, and you're like, let's just chill in the fucking house.
Yeah, we were like, all right, we need some fucking peace and quiet. My friend Davey. So after the fire happens, my roommate John called our friend Davey, whose house it was, and he goes, hey man, Davey wants to talk to you. So mind you, my voice is fucked. I don't have my glasses. My shit. I sounded like one of the fucking people under the stairs, dude. I fucking sounded real fucked up. So he hands me the phone, and I'm like, hello. And he's like, hey, what's up, little buddy? And I was like, oh, not much, man. He's like, I hear you got something to tell me. And I went, yeah, I kind of burned your house down. And he goes, oh, man, but like, John said that they saved the house. And I was like, yeah, man, like, I tried really hard. Like, dude, I'm so sorry, man. He goes, no, you should have just let it fucking burn down. Then I'd never have to come back to Virginia.
He has insurance on it. Do you know how a mortgage works?
He had insurance, and I could have just let it burn, and he would have just fucking... I could have just found somewhere else to live and not fucking almost died, Ryan.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, man, you should have just let it burn to the ground. And I was like, I tried to save your house that I almost got you out of, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Don't do that. We live in 2019 now.
Yeah. And then He goes, well, I'm glad you're okay, I guess. But
I guess.
you really kind of fucked my house up. And I went, yeah, I know. Sorry about that.
Insurance will pay for that too.
Dude.
It's fine.
So
it's fine.
I had to call my mom from my roommate's phone. I called my mom to tell her about it. And my mom was like out of the country. I called her, hey mom. She's like, what's up? And I was like, I burned Davey's house down. I was like, I need to go get new glasses and shit. I don't have anything. And she's like, okay, go by the house and pick up the credit card that has your name on it, get new glasses and a phone, and get back to the real world.
Oh, your mom was on acid.
No, I don't know what she was doing. But she was like, I think she was just like, I'm glad he didn't die.
No, your
So,
mom
like,
was on drugs.
My mom doesn't do drugs. She's a Jehovah's Witness, bro.
Oh, well, she was out of state.
Out of state,
Doesn't
out
matter.
of mind.
Doesn't matter.
But,
she don't count.
Dude, I had just gotten fired from my job right before that happened, too. So, like, when I got my phone replaced, I got a message from Zoomies. This is how I ended up getting the job at Zoomies.
So it was like, we heard you burned some shit
They-
down.
so they left
we
me
heard
a
you got a
voicemail.
hot fire.
My buddy Travis, they left a voicemail, and he was like, yo, man, Crystal and Mike want you to come and apply, whatever. They're basically just going to give you the job. You just need to fill out an application.
What were you
And
doing
I
before that?
I was working at Journeys, but I got fired from Journeys. But fuck you, dude. So I was working there. I was working at a nightclub.
I was trying to work my way up to Hot Topic. Okay.
I was working at a nightclub at the time. So I got fired from Journeys. I started working at a nightclub. And then I got the job at Zoomies. And at a certain point, I was working at Zoomies and I was working at the club. And then I ended up getting a seasonal job at Urban Outfitters. I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
But I walked into Zoomies wearing clothes that I was able to pick up off the floor from my bedroom. So, like, I'm wearing a pair of cut-off khaki Dickies that have
Sick.
soot all over them.
Sick.
And I walk in,
Badass as fuck.
I walk in, and I'm like, hey, I'm really sorry about this. I don't normally look this bad, but I just burned my house down today, and I really fucking need this job. I'm sorry. I wouldn't normally come here like this, but under the circumstances, I don't have a choice.
And who's interviewing you?
My friend Crystal, like, immediately she's like, all right, hold on. Let's go do your interview real quick just to say that we did it. She's like, when can you start? We did that,
Is
all that
Crystal the
shit.
person that's interviewing you?
Yeah, she was the store manager.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I think I got that job based on the fact that I almost died. It was like a pity job.
All right.
But then they made me like
here's
part
me
of
if
management
I'm
and shit.
here's me if I'm the manager.
Get out of here, you fucking hoba.
No, you're coming in here and you're wearing your burnt up khakis and your fucked up shirt. All right, go ahead and say hi, because I'm the manager.
Oh, hey, what's up?
What's up, man? What you need, man? Can I help you with anything?
I'm trying to get a job here.
A job here?
Yeah.
Do you see how you look?
Well, I burned my house down this morning.
Yeah, fucking like the story. Kick rocks, hobo. Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop. Next.
Right?
That's what I do. You
But
lucked out.
they were like, hey, man,
You
we're going to give you a
lucked out.
job. We're going to give you a job. They gave me a job. So,
Damn it. I'm letting your dog out. I can't hear him bark anymore. I love dogs. And Nick hates dogs.
I don't hate dogs. I don't hate dogs. I think my family's here. We're at like right around almost 45 minutes.
I'm okay with that. I'm having fun doing a short episode.
Alright. Well, normally we would do a longer episode, but
we got shit to do.
yeah, we got
okay?
some stuff to take care
We
of.
gotta go hit a mic. We gotta go win some money. He's gonna lose some money to me. I'll split it with him because I like his fucking mouth. That's about it.
We're gonna go do this. Yeah, what do you have coming up? You got some shows and stuff?
This weekend, same old shit. I'm doing 21 tomorrow. This is only coming out Monday, so it doesn't help me.
That's true.
21 tomorrow. Hayes Friday. Peabody Sunday that we're doing together.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then next Saturday, me and this boy doing VB Comedy Fest.
Yeah, VB Comedy Fest, and then the Saturday after that, the Friday after that, we're doing.
Richmond.
Yep, Busky Cider.
Gang,
You
gang.
and me and Tim Macklin are going to do that show. Carlton Catalo puts that show on at Busky Cider in Richmond. I figured I'd stack the deck and bring some 757 homies with me. Motherfucking 757. We had to bring the gang to the thang. We heard it. But yeah, no, I got that coming up. I know I have Wyatt show at Stuffed at some point this month. I have all this stuff on my Instagram.
Hey Wyatt, fuck you. I just
Yeah,
want to put that out there.
I'm just kidding, dude.
What you gonna do? gonna do? He weighs 120 pounds. I'll fuck him up.
Dude,
I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you
Oh yeah,
up.
by the way, I don't like to walk off camera, but I'm gonna walk in front of the camera. I'm gonna plug my shirt. Anybody that's watching, out of like 50 people that are watching, I have these shirts. I'm trying to bring some to the comedy festival on the 24th. So
Can I see this?
Yeah.
It fucking looks dope.
right,
Like, this is how it looks on a person.
You farted on my shirt, dude.
No, that's
You dick, dude. Wow.
premium range fart. They're gonna sell 50 now because I farted
Wow, dude,
on
that's
one.
weird. You just farted on my shirt.
Alright, that's it.
Cool.
We love you guys.
All right, everybody. Well,
Peace.
see you next week.
That's pretty funny that I farted on your shirt though.
I farted on my shirt.
That was really funny. You can't don't say it wasn't funny.
It was funny. Let's go crush this mic.
Alright, I gotta pee.